What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Now, this video is for educational purposes only, okay? There are going to be some things that I say in this video that might bring a trigger to you. If so, I advise that you please, if you can't watch no further, you don't have to, okay? Here is about Sade Robinson. Sade Robinson was a lovely 19-year-old girl whose mother lived in Milwaukee. She was born in the South. Her mom lived in Milwaukee. Sade Robinson's mother and father were separated. Her father lived in Florida. Her mother lived in Milwaukee, so she was back and forth a lot. And she decided after her last year of high school in Florida to go back to Milwaukee to be with her mother. And she also wanted to be in the service. She wanted to be in the Air Force because her uncle and her grandfather was in the military as well. So Sade moved back home with her mother. She started to work at a pizza shop. Sade had not gone to work, and it was reported that she was missing. Now, we don't know how she met Mr. Maxwell, who is 33. Sade is 19, okay? Now, I'm going to get more in depth about what happened and what we know. I want to let you guys know this is a gruesome detail. Please be aware. So Sade was 19. Like I say, we don't know and got the full detail of how they met. Now, allegedly, what I did read was that they did meet at her job, something of that nature. I'm not sure, but that's what I read on the U.S. Post. We're going to get into the timelines. We're going to get into everything of that nature. Now, from what we understood, they were texting back and forth for a date on April 1st. It says Robinson met with Anderson the evening on April 1st for a date at Anderson's former job. From a complaint obtained by the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel to the following events occurred. At 4:15, Robinson sent text message to a phone number later determined to belong to Anderson. The two arranged to meet at Twisted Fisherman Restaurant for dinner. Anderson mentions he also needs to pick up a W-2 form there since he used to work there. So that was the plan, that they were going to meet for dinner. I guess he was going to pick her up, or she was going to meet him. She was going to drive to meet him. Therefore, and at that point, things went left, okay? So around 5:20, Robinson meet Anderson at the restaurant, and the two have food and drinks at the bar. Anderson arrived first and told a bartender he was there for a first date. Staff later repeat this to investigators and confirmed that Anderson used to work there. 6:30, the two leave the restaurant and arrive in Robinson's car. While there, Robinson sends a Snapchat message to a friend. The two leave the bar at 9:06 p.m. So it said between 9:06 and 7:30, that's when things transpired. What happened was Sade was supposed to go to work. Sade did not go to work. The next day on April 2nd, she was supposed to report to work. She did not report to work at all. A friend at her job was, kind of concerned because she didn't show up to work, and that was not like her, okay? Around a certain time, they called her mother and let her know that, hey, she's missing. Even her mother said so. She knew something was wrong because her daughter went on the first date. She said the text messages she was getting from her daughter did not add up. It wasn't like her. It was very unusual. Now, from what is being told, a witness seen Maxwell Anderson, basically throw a lighter in the water by the Lake Michigan River, if I'm right, you guys, in Milwaukee, and they saw that it gulfed up in flames. He set her car on fire to hide the evidence. And also during that time, he also sat there. They said they seen on camera, and people seen that he was running through the gate to the park where he left some of her body. Okay, it's gruesome because someone found a leg in her foot, from the hip, detached from the hip in her foot, and that's when they knew something was wrong. Now, they caught Maxwell Anderson at a traffic stop because he was already notified that he took her out on a date. They had everything, pictures and stuff like that of the young girl missing. They knew that it was him. On April 12th, he was arrested. Now, they're saying that they want to do blood DNA tests and things like that to do in a car because they noticed there was some blood spatters and things like that of that nature in the trunk of his car. Now, he had his first arraignment as of yesterday, from what I understand, okay? Now, I'm going to play a clip of what Sade Robinson's mother and her uncle had to say, and I'm back with more commentary.
Above a whisper.
This is justice for Sade.
And fighting back tears.
Who the would do something like this to my beautiful baby?
Sheena Scarborough.
She hurt nobody.
Was pushing forward for her daughter, 19-year-old Sade Robinson. Friday, Robinson's family sat in court and heard the grim details surrounding her death, while staring at the man accused of taking her life, 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson.
The allegations in the complaint are abhorrent. It was the highest level of violence imaginable.
Prosecutors say Anderson and Robinson were going on a date Monday evening on April 1st. The state says they went back to Anderson's Southside apartment around 9 o'clock, where they say he killed her between then and early Tuesday morning. They say he then dismembered her body and scattered pieces around the county.
The defendant did a tremendous amount of work to try to cover up the crime, including lighting Miss Robinson's vehicle on fire.
Last week, police found and connected a severed human leg in Cudahy and a foot in Milwaukee to Robinson. After text messages and witness statements linked the two together, Anderson was arrested April 4th during a traffic stop. He's now charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson.
Sade was more than a person. She was an angel. Not having her right now is very painful.
Family says the entire timeline has them shaken.
Imagine trying to bury your niece with no body for the service. I need justice for Sade.
And they want the person responsible to pay.
Now, before they made this gruesome discovery to notify that Sade was no longer alive, that she was murdered, Sade's mother also said she knew that something happened to her, and whoever was responsible, she wanted them to be hunted for eternity. And I don't blame her because, practically he is getting hunted. Here's the thing. First, I would like to say I'm doing this video because I know that we're in spring going into summer, and a lot of men and women are mostly single and they want to date. And a lot of girls, they're young, they want to date the older guy, but some of these men are controlling, and a lot of people are tired of doing these videos where you have these controlling, stalking men syndrome. That's what I call it, because they have an obsession. Now, we don't know if he been watching Sade. We don't know if he, what the occasion was for him to do what he did. But she's no longer here, and which is very, very sad, and it's very unfortunate because he didn't have to do that to cover up anything. So from what I'm understanding, that her body parts are scattered along the county in Milwaukee. They're still trying to find the rest of her body parts so that the family can have peace. And it's very unfortunate that her mother has to go without a daughter. Sade was the oldest in her family. Her siblings looked up to her. She wanted so much. She had a long life to live, and her life was cut short because of a man sitting here, probably in his feelings, probably wanting to be with her or seeing her, and just thought of her as a victim of whatever he could do. There's going to be a lot of things that's come out. I will be reporting more on this. It's going to be a lot of jarring and shocking details, and there's already some coming out now about things that he had in his home. I want to give my prayers and my condolences to her friends and her family. That is the wrong way to find out that your loved one is not here anymore, is by trying to figure out where their body is. It's the saddest thing. Ladies, even gentlemen, I don't care, LGBTQ, whatever, please be careful. Please be careful. Let people know where you are. Pin your location if you feel unsafe. Just like she did, she pinned her location. Pin your location, let people know where you are. Your gut is telling you about this person and your spirit is letting you know, please get away, because I don't wish this on anyone. This is very sad. This is the most horrible thing I've ever read in my life, for this to happen to this young woman who did nothing to no one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and let's be respectful. Thank you guys for watching. Later.